All right, what's up, everyone? We're back. Some more Magic the Gathering Arena. I want to take this opportunity to talk a little about the state of the economy in the closed beta. It's mid-April right now. There's a big patch, or what's hopefully going to be a big patch coming at the end of the month that's going to revamp some aspects of the economy that have not been announced yet. They're going to bring Dominaria in, and I believe also add real money transactions, so that'll be fun to play around with once that comes into the game. But if you take a look up here, my vault is almost open, and I have enough gold to buy a pack. They're 1,000 gold each. So I thought opening this vault would be a good kind of kicking off point to go over what I feel are kind of the shortcomings of the economy for a free-to-play player right now. So hop to the store. I'll buy an Ixalan pack and see what we get. Alright. Maverin, fine. Not the best. But really the point of opening that was just to see what is in the vault. So I mentioned this a little bit in a previous video, but the way this works is in lieu of a traditional dusting system, you have like you get in Hearthstone, you get like all extra cards that you get beyond the 4th copy give you vault progress, and you get vault progress for opening a booster. So just by opening that booster, it gave me like 4% progress, which put me over the top here. And let's see what's in it. Cool. So you automatically get this, I believe, the 1 rare and 2 uncommon wild cards, and then you get, I guess this is my uncommon and a rare and a mythic. So I already had Enigma Drake, so this is going to go into the vault. Maybe you notice the vault going up. So Kotley Honor Guard and Rowdy Crew, which is pretty much stone unplayable. So filling up that vault took me about 2.5 weeks of free-to-play playing, and the overall impact of it on my collection is not going to be very good. The mythic was garbage, the rare was probably garbage, I didn't even look at it. So really I just got a rare wild card, which goes into my collection, and this is it. So this is the bulk of what I have for crafting right now if I want to try to add to an existing deck or start building towards a new deck. So this is the source of frustration for a lot of people who are in the closed beta right now, and if you're in there, maybe you've been on the Reddit or on the forums, and if not, you probably have access to at least the Reddit for sure, and I don't know about the forums, but people are pretty upset at the rate of collection accumulation and lack of agency over what you get. And other games have this issue too, right? To some degree. Hearthstone has it. You have no control over what you're getting in your boosters, but you only need 2 of a card in Hearthstone, only 1 of the legends, which is the closest thing they have to a mythic equivalent, and anything beyond that just turns into dust, or you can optionally dust it. There'd be no reason for you to carry additional copies of the cards in your collection. So you dust them, and then that dust can be used to just craft whatever card you want. Obviously the commons are easier, cheaper to craft than the legends or the rares, but that system is fairly flexible, and in total the number of cards you have to craft for a deck are a lot smaller. It's only a 30 card deck, and you don't need 4x of cards. Magic, assuming everyone here has some familiarity with the game, if not are at an expert level of play, you need to have 4x of all of your best cards for the most part to build a really viable deck. So right now the rate of accumulation, like it took about 2.5 weeks to open that vault. That's really slow, and then the cards you get day over day are really not that impactful either. So the quests, which I've done already, range from 225 to 300 gold a day. I don't know if I've seen any more than 300, but I wouldn't be surprised if there were. I just haven't gotten them yet. And you can earn 200, 350, 400. Is it 400? I think 400 gold off your first 4 wins each day. So no, I think it's less than that. Maybe it's like 200 plus 25 each. So maybe it's 275 or so gold a day off of your daily rewards. So 275 plus your quest puts you about 500-ish gold a day. You're earning 1 pack every 2 days, plus the 3 packs a week. So you're only going to be opening 5.5 packs a week if you're logging in and getting those 4 wins a day and getting to your 15 win total, which you would if you were doing your dailies. So it's slow, and it's punishing to new players too. If you come in and you kind of get faked out by like, oh, I really like this one pre-constructed deck, and you start crafting cards, but you don't know what you're doing, the accumulation of the wild cards is very slow. You typically get, I think you saw in the pack I opened, I got none. Sometimes you'll get a common. It's pretty infrequent that you're going to get a rare or better wild card, which would have a really big impact on the deck you're building. So this creates a lot of weird issues for people, I think, who are grinding the game, which is that you can win additional cards past your 4th win of the day, and you continue to win cards up until your 30th win. So you can effectively cobble together a couple boosters worth of cards if you're willing to sit and grind up to that 30 wins a day cap. And for a lot of people, I mean, even for streamers, I think that's hard to hit. And again, you still don't have agency over what you're doing. So all that is to say, this needs a lot of improvement. It feels that the rate, though it is maybe comparable to Hearthstone or other card games out there, it is far less generous because the requirements for really doing something meaningful with your deck, building your collection the direction you want, are much, much higher. So I would hope that with the patch, and I think they're going to do a big video, like Ask Me Anything type thing with one of the designers working on the game to go over that stuff, but I would hope that they're looking to double, if not triple, the rate at which cards enter your collection through free play. Who knows? Maybe they're looking at pricing this stuff so aggressively cheaply that this rate will be fine. But personally, I think that they are going to look at boosters being around 99 cents or maybe even $1.99. I wouldn't be surprised if they went up to the full $2 mark in terms of equivalent, cash equivalent. I think the way the economy is going to work is you're going to buy these gems, which you're then going to use to buy bundles of boosters or bundles of draft tickets, or however that's going to work. Draft, I think, is still pretty far way away. But anyways, that's it. Hopefully this is not too discouraging. I'm still having a lot of fun with the game. I think it works well when everyone is free to play, even though it is a little frustrating at times. At least everyone's kind of in the same spot, and you're not running up against a lot of fully loaded decks, or any, really. I mean, sometimes you see people who have a couple copies of powerful cards, but they've crafted that way. Like I have 2 Scarab Gods, but that's infrequent, and you can kind of play around it. But anyways, that's it. I'll definitely do another one of these once the patch hits and review the changes and experiment with some of the real money stuff. But until then, stay tuned for more gameplay videos, which is what I'll be focusing on before the patch. All right.